This is my, I can't remember.
Well, who is that up there?
Who am I?
My name is Hoxie, and this is my son, my grandson. This is my
I'm your mom. Silly boy. Weirdo.
This is Mama, my grandson, and this is Hoxie right here coloring.
Aha.
Did you need that coming up?
Yeah, that was a great intro. I really liked it.
Let's try this intro one last time. Welcome back to our channel. My name is Christine. This is my son Hawk in the back. You saw my wife Jen, and our daughter Gray is currently sleeping. You ready to dig your hands in? I don't know, tell me. It is 9:30 in the morning and I am still in my pajamas. And guess what? I don't feel bad about it because we are in another lockdown. So yesterday was the first day of lockdown number, 94. I feel like we've been in lockdown perpetually since last March. But anyways, there is a stay-at-home order in effect now. And basically you're only supposed to be going out for absolute essentials. So grocery, pharmacy, you're allowed to exercise outdoors, and that is pretty much the extent of it. So it sucks. I'm not super happy about this one. One day at a time. I just thought we'd be a lot further along than we are right now. Thankfully, the parks are still open, so we'll still be able to take Hawk to the parks. He is still able to go to preschool as well, which is where he is at right now. My wife said I'm spicy today. You know what? She's right. I wish that people had just done what they were supposed to do so that we wouldn't be in this situation. I wish that our premier had done what he should have done after Thanksgiving and shut things down then. We should not be in this position. When I have zero control over what's happening in the world, I like to control my environment. So that is why I am getting as much stuff done today as I possibly can. I want to get the house organized. Freezer's looking good. I did a big fridge clean out this morning as well. And maybe I'm a control freak. I don't know. Maybe I should just be sitting down and meditating instead, but I'm not. I'm trying to control my environment. I acknowledge it. Anyway, we're done here at grocery store number 1. So let's move on to grocery store number 2. But first, coffee. Just sitting in the parking lot waiting for my Starbucks order to be ready. Placed an order. It's gonna be about 10 minutes and then I'll go in and grab it and then finish grocery shopping. I gotta say, I really miss the full experience of grocery shopping. I used to love to grab a coffee and then just wander up and down the aisles and see what was on sale and see what was new. And you can't do any of that anymore. It's basically get in, get what you need, and get on out. On one hand, I appreciate that, but on the other hand, I miss it. I miss the experience. Going to get my coffee, I even put on a fancy mask. Isn't that cute? We got these from our friends who were supposed to be celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary. Wow, that's a long time. 20 years is like a really long time. Jenna and I are coming up on 4 years this year. But even that, it feels like it was a blink of an eye. 20 years must just fly by if you are having fun and if you are absolutely in love. Anyway, these masks were supposed to be from their big celebration, but that got canceled because of lockdown. Coffee. On you go. Okay, got the coffee. It's actually an Americano with Irish cream. I got into that one during the holiday season. Super good. Anyway, when I came out, why am I wearing this? I don't need this. Not in here. When I came out, there was an older couple. I'm going to say they were probably in their 80s, mid 80s-ish. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But they were standing there deciding if they were going to go into Starbucks, but they were holding hands. Aw. I want to be like that. I hope that Jen and I, when we are in our 80s, that we are still standing there together, holding hands. So we're celebrating 4 years this year. What would that put us at? That'd be like 40 years from now-ish. Nope. Longer for me. 45 years. I don't know. Something like that. So we would be celebrating. Okay, so here's what I wish. I wish that by our 45th wedding anniversary that we're still holding hands. That'd be cute, right? I think so. I was gonna tell you guys something else. Wedding? Old people holding hands? Holding hands in general? I don't know. I forget. Maybe it'll come back to me. If it does, I'll let you know. Ooh, I remember. Totally not important. You guys might not even care. But just thinking about this, you know, being together forever and long-term planning and that kind of thing. We were talking about our kitchen renovations, and Jen had mentioned we're also not actually renovating our kitchen, not anytime soon anyways. We still have other projects that we need to do before we get to that. So we're looking at like probably, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. But we're talking about our kitchen renovations anyways, because what else are you going to do during lockdown? So Jen had made mention of the fact that we'd likely stay in our house long term. And I said, well, yeah, like probably for like the next 30 years or so. Thinking nothing of it, thinking that 30 years was not actually that long, but like it is. And she said to me, she's like, you realize I'll be in my 70s by then, right? I was like, whoa, that's wild. That's wild to think that. I also want to make mention of the fact that I actually put on real pants today. Well, like not really real pants, but closer to real pants. I did, since this was my big outing of the day, I did put jeans on. Well, I got one leg in, and then I decided that I just cannot do jeans right now. So I compromised with myself. And I put on leggings instead. But usually I'm wearing sweatpants, so leggings are feeling pretty fancy for this outing today. I got a lot done today, even though I didn't manage to get myself dressed. We also missed our morning walk, which like we never miss our morning walk, but Hawk just was not eating, and I needed to make sure that he had some food in his body before we sent him off to preschool, because when he's hungry, he's an absolute disaster. So instead of getting out for our walk, I stayed in my pajamas. I got our freezer organized. I'm actually going to send, do you guys want to see it? You want to see my freezer? I'm going to show it to you anyway. We decided that we were going to do a big thaw out of our upright freezer downstairs in the basement. So yesterday we took everything out of there. So the freezer is all nice and thawed out. It is looking good, and I am getting it all organized. I'm sending Jen to Costco later today to pick up some of these bins if they actually have them in stock. If they don't, then oh well. Also, note on Costco, that stuff we are not counting in our $40 budget. If this is the first time that you've heard about the budget, let me just give you a quick little rundown about what I'm doing. I'm doing $10 per person per week. And the whole idea is that the groceries are just intended to supplement what we already have. So this is not a $40 grocery shop. Obviously, we're consuming way more food than just $40 worth. Okay, so I am actually more impressed with this week's grocery purchase than I was last week. So let me show you what we got. This was our biggest expense. This is just a fantastic mix. We don't have a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables right now because we're in the middle of winter. So this guy here did cost $6.99. We got some carrots. These ones are organic. These have been one of Hawk's favorite snacks lately. They were $2.50. We got some wagon wheel pasta. They were on sale for 88 cents. So I just bought that just to have it on hand. It's a quick and easy go-to meal. Just toss a sauce on and we're ready to go. Steal of a deal. Avocados were only $1.88 today. Cucumber for Jen, $1.50. Pears. I went to get apples, but I wasn't really impressed with the apple selection today, so I ended up getting the pears instead. Hawk loves pears as well. Sorry if you can hear Gray in the background. She would like some more Cheerios. BRB. And we've got some unsweetened applesauce. I usually like to buy the organic one. However, they only had sweetened this week, so I ended up getting the no-name brand instead. Jen is still doing her meatball kick, so I got her some medium ground beef. It was on sale for $3.99, which is a great price. Some organic tofu. Hawk loves tofu. He would actually just eat it raw, just like this if he could. But we're gonna cook it up. Yes, I hear you. We're gonna cook it up. I'm going to let Gray try it for the first time this week as well. Grabbed a can of tuna because it was on sale for 88 cents. So we'll do a tuna casserole. Maybe we'll mix that up with the wagon wheels. I don't know. Onion, 67 cents. I have to blend onions though because Jen doesn't like the texture. So I don't really know why I bought that. I probably should have just done onion powder. Anyway, coconut milk. We're going to do a chicken curry or some type of curry at some point this week. Strained tomatoes for Jen's meatballs, on sale for 88 cents. Pasta sauce, got this last week for 88 cents, but this week it's not on sale, so $1.47. Bear paws, Hawk just likes these as a special little treat. Totally not a necessity, but they were on sale for $2, so I picked those up for him. Both Jen and Hawk are eating honey ham right now, or any kind of ham really, but I always like to make sure that I'm buying the antibiotic-free ham or meat in general, grass-fed, you know, the works. So pay a little bit more for it, but in my opinion, totally worth it. $6 for that, and bananas. There we go. That is a wrap. All right, so that is what we got for our $40 this week. Thank you for hanging out with me and listening to my rant about our lockdown. I was gonna film our food prep for the week, but I don't know if I really feel like it. So I might film a bit, I might not, I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling. But Jen has her meatballs for the week on already. She also has a roast in the slow cooker, and it's a pretty big roast. So I have a feeling we're actually going to be eating that more days of this week than we had planned on, but that is okay. I'm going to get a chicken curry on probably this afternoon, and hopefully also make some paleo blueberry muffins. I'll let you know how it goes. I also need to finish organizing the freezer. Jen did get my bins. I'm super excited about that. So I'll get that all looking nice and good for you guys, and then I'll show it to you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching today. If you liked this video, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.